One of the most common questions we get asked all the time with griddle and griddle maintenance is, how do you clean up the griddle after a cook? Well, it just so happens we finished a big fried rice cook on the griddle and left it a mess on purpose so we could show you really our whole process because it's evolved over time. And this is what we do now with the griddle. So if you need help cleaning your griddle or you want to just see us knock out and get this thing looking pretty again, stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. With the holidays fast approaching, do you have everything on your griddler's list? How about a couple of books? We've got the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook and Smashed. Both available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. They would make the perfect stocking stuffer, gift for the cook in your family, or a gift for you.
160 of our favorite recipes can be found in both of these books.
And we can't think of a better gift. I know when every year coming around, I look for the best griddle ideas, things that I can get Brett, things that I want to ask for myself, and nothing beats a really good cookbook with all of our favorite recipes right there from the WALTWINS to you. So Merry Christmas.
And order your copy today.
That's right. All right, so out here at the griddle in the sun, Brett, why don't you, as we get into this, why don't you go ahead and talk about the groceries? What's going into this one?
This one is just spatula, scraper, and water.
That's
and
right.
And paper towels and oil.
In fact, these that Brett is scraping right now are what was left. We literally just left them on the griddle. We just finished this cleaning now. So we're gonna show you. First thing is to really get any of the little bits of food. Like Brett just got a whole bunch of the rice down. And so now he's gonna go through again and lightly with the scraper, just go across the surface. And
no rhyme or reason to this. I always start from right and go to left.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's because you're gonna work it towards your grease trap system, wherever it is.
And now, because of the fried rice, we used a Japanese barbecue sauce, so it has some sugars in there.
It's gonna get a little stuck, so we know we're gonna need some steam on it.
Yep, exactly right.
You won't always need to steam it up. Now the griddle is still warm but not hot. If it were still hot right now, we would go ahead and toss water and steam, but we'll show you. So this right here, you'll see it's wet. We've got it, it's hot, but just cool enough that it's not gonna steam up. We could use water like that, but the steam is gonna help pull up if we need.
And by the way, when you put water on, don't race. All right, just right there, I went a little quick. Water came up and almost got me, and I could feel the heat from that.
Yeah.
Even though, like we said, it's not steaming, but you can see it's steaming a little bit with the mist coming off. But
so we're taking that scraper and we're gonna get any excess that we can real quick.
And I like to use, because I know there's a lot of that Japanese barbecue sauce down, I'm gonna use a lot of water to let it kind of soak in.
Do you think we're gonna need steam on this one?
I don't think so.
That's the thing, so only use steam if you need to pull up some, but yeah, that Japanese, look at that. This is also because the griddle is really well seasoned. That Japanese barbecue sauce that we thought was gonna stick actually pulled right up. So Brett, go ahead and get the rest of that water out. So once you've gotten just about all the water that you can, then you're gonna grab your paper towels or rag, whatever you prefer. We always use the paper towels, and we're just gonna dry it off now at this point. Obviously, water is the enemy to the steel griddle, and so we just wanna make sure that we're gonna get it dry real quick before we start the oiling process. So Brett, show what the rag looks like, or the paper towel looks like after this initial clean. Because you'll see the griddle itself actually looks pretty good. It's looking pretty sharp.
But it's not.
But it's not clean. It is still dirty. So at this point, this is where oil actually becomes your really good friend in cleaning up. All right, so Brett is now laying his oil. By the way, this is vegetable oil. You can use any cooking oil. Some prefer grapeseed, canola, avocado, even olive oil. But the thing is, all you're doing is just using this as a protective layer from the elements. The oil will protect it from rusting. Now, this is the first of probably several times we'll do this, but you see Brett just got a thin layer of oil and he's rubbing it into the surface. Basically, this first one is going to collect any excess dirt or grime getting into the corners, all the way around, making sure that this griddle is nice and clean. So now again, show that. So if you look, it looks just about like it did the first time. However, every time we do this process, it's gonna get lighter and lighter. I like to fold up my paper towels nice because I'll use them a few times. So here he is, round 2. So it is lighter in color.
So I don't know why I wasted. Normally what I'll do is I'll fold the dirty outside, and now I'll use this right here. So
trying to preserve paper towels. I told him as soon as he did that, I said, oh, I usually fold it so I can use the same one 2 or 3 times. And he realized, he's like, you know what normally I do? Just feeling kind of rushed, we're in a hurry. It is our last film day. We get together on weekends and film for 2 days. And so we're trying to wrap it up and get on with the rest of our day here. So I don't know if Brett's feeling rushed because of that. But there it is. So you see, we just repeat this process 3rd time. Now with the oil, and let's take a look. Look at that. So it is getting better. Now, I want to show this. Where it's dark is where it got into those corners, but you're starting to see it's lightening up a little bit. So we'll go again. All right, next, look at it. So there we go. We're getting, Brett, what do you say, 2 more times, I think?
Yeah, maybe 2 more times, but again, I'm not frustrated saying, oh, it's not working, and you just trust the process. Sometimes it's taken me as many as, I don't know, 8 or 9, maybe 10 times. You just keep doing it. It's gonna pull up more, less and less dirt every time, and so you get it to where it's just about transparent, and that's when you know you've got a clean surface.
But if you see, we're using a little bit of oil. It's not an excess amount, so you're gonna be okay doing it this way. And this is the process that's worked for us on all of our griddles.
Yep. With the exception of the ceramics.
The ceramic, right. Okay. You see how we're looking? So you can see it's just light gray. We're almost done. I say 1, 2 more times. This is what? That was 4?
Yep.
This is 5. And there we go, Brett. I think 1 more for good measure.
Yep. Actually, at this point, what I will do is I'll actually go completely bare with no oil and give I'm not pushing down hard at all. Go very nice and light.
There we go. And so now at this point, we know he's okay to put on his final coat of oil.
And this is just to protect it and have it ready for the next time.
There we go. And because, like we've said before, because we're gonna clean it before we get on the next clean, anything that isn't quite completely clear, we'll get right before the next cook.
Yep, exactly right.
And there you go, nearly transparent. All right, Brett, let's go wrap this up. So there it is. That was easy work for me.
Yeah.
I just had to film him doing it.
And it was, fairly easy work for me as well.
If you have any questions specifically, make sure and put those in the comment, or you can reach out to us, Facebook, Instagram, or even through our email address, which can all be found in the video description. We're always willing to help any way we can. Cleaning the griddle is kind of one of those learning curves when you're new to griddle cooking that seems kind of hard to tackle. People really worry about rusting or when they see rust. By the way, we have different videos on how to restore your griddle, things like that, because this thing should last you for a really long time. And this is a simple cleanup video, but it's how we do it. In fact, when we use the Ultimate Griddle or the ceramic top griddles, it's pretty much the same process, except for adding the oil.
Yeah, we don't
use
do
a little
oil
to kind of clean her if we need, but that's it.
Yeah, a little soap and water like you would just a nonstick pan in the house.
Soap and water is different, you're right. So otherwise, the scraping and everything else is the same, but with the right tools. So nothing really to add to it because the process is pretty straightforward, and we hope this really did help you. If it did, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It is one way in which you can support us in what we do. Another way you can support us is by purchasing one of our 2 cookbooks, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook and Smashed. Both are available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. Love that we get to come and do this, and we love you all. And if you've stuck it out with us this long throughout this entire video, make sure and put in your comment,
clean as a whistle.
I was literally just gonna say, clean as a whistle. My griddle is clean as a whistle.
Exactly right.
And then we'll know you stuck it out with us, because we really do appreciate those that watch the videos in their entirety. It really does help boost or extends the reach of people who will be able to watch us, so we really do appreciate it. Man, aside from coming in and helping helping our peeps learn how to clean the griddle, or just how we clean the griddle, why else do we do all this?
Because all we do is twin,
no matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on! So I got the camera put up before Brett realized, hey Adam, didn't you want me to clean the side shelves as well? Yeah, my guy.
So what I'll do here, nice and simple.
Little water.
Little water.
There we go. Just like that. And we'll do the same thing with this shelf as soon as we clear it off. But then that's gonna be it. We'll clean this up, we'll get our final picks, and we'll wrap it up.